Hey everybody, and welcome back to Susquehanna River Valley. Thumbnail says we've moved into mid-spring, day 10 of mid-spring to be exact, and we are planting corn a little bit ahead of our ground temperatures, but well, time is right, weather is decent, so let's go ahead and get this corn in the ground. Get our corn down, we're going to be putting in soybeans here on the field right beside us, and then all of our fields will be planted in or seeded. And we've planted in early spring has already come up. Put the order in to have Blackbird Farms come out and do a little herbicidal treatment, do a little fertilizing, and well, time to get some cows and sheep delivered to the farm. So we're going to be paying Blackbird Farms once again to do that for us. Once we get everything planted, it's also time to get out there and get the first cut of grass. Because the map grass is at 2/3 growth. We want to get that going ahead and starting fermenting in the bunker. Go ahead and get TMR as soon as possible. Hey Daniel, what's up? Thinking about things here on the server as far as haymaking goes. And today would be great. We had grass down yesterday. We had grass down yesterday early enough. Then today is an excellent day for drying. So we got rain overnight, rain into tomorrow, so not looking like we're going to be making any hay anytime soon. Friday and Saturday and Sunday, that is a nice opening for potentially making some hay. Still going to be in mid-spring. Let's see what we get cut today. We can get collected and put into the bunker, and that will help us determine how much grass we're going to have possibly available that we can use for our initial round of haymaking. David, James, Tobias, Talgar, and Darren, how are you all doing tonight? Or should I say today, this afternoon? Not streaming tonight. At least not right now. See what we get done in the next few hours, and now I'll kind of judge as to if we're going to be streaming tonight on the map or not. Oh, it's good to hear, David. Still can't shut the lids on this darn cedar planter. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but it is what it is. Hey Clinton, what's up? Need to buy a pressure washer, I guess. Hey Diesel Sims and Sunset Farming. It's okay, I don't play with a controller, and on a keyboard it's N. When you push N, nothing happens. Not that I don't know how to shut the lid, it's that the lid shutting button doesn't work. Yeah, Straw Harvest works on it. James, no problem whatsoever. In fact, if you go back and watch the Erlengrot series I did, you may see that we had Straw Harvest enabled for that. Oh, I know. I turned the sound down on this thing because it's a loud one. Well, James, what other mods do you have activated that may include height types? Things you can tip to the ground. The straw harvest adds hay pellets and straw pellets. Seasons, for example, adds 3. Salt, snow, and semi-dry grass. So between those two mods, that's 5 new height types. Maize Plus adds many new height types. So as you keep compiling and adding on with mods that increase that number, tip to ground number, at some point you reach the limit that is defined by the map. So that is how people, yes, how I know. In closes it. Doesn't work for me on this game. On this map, you'll see in's not listed there. In, if I had a camera, I would show you. I am hitting in, nothing happens. Nearly 3,000 hours on Farm Sim 19, I know how to shut a lid. Hey Bree, what's up? So if you have multiple mods that all have height types, then additively they may be basically hitting that height type limit on Erlenground. Seasons is the only mod that I know of that explicitly gives you the warning that too many height types exist and basically Seasons isn't compatible. What it really should be saying is that basically you've reached the height type limit with the mixture of mods that you have activated, and it's not necessarily a Seasons problem. 300. Right now I'm sitting at 2,900 and nearly 50 hours. Here, 2,951. And Farm Sim 17, 3,500 hours. So I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. So I'm not going to say for sure, but I've got a pretty good lead on what I think is causing the issues. Haven't bothered to actually test it. Check something else. Oh, that's interesting. So it works when I push the side panel button and I have map to open and close. Doesn't work when I hit in. Very interesting. But let's see here. What is it? In. Open and close cover. Look, in. Boom. Open and close cover. Where is it? In. Side panel 14. Diesel Sims, how to do what? When you launch the game, what does it say? Does it say too many height types? Does it just not load up? What? As far as Erlengrot. I mean, if you've got seasons activated, straw harvest activated, maize plus, forage extension, and CCM things, all of those add additional height types. And a height type is basically anything that you can dump on the ground. So various windrows of dry grass, wet grass, semi-dry grass, different fill types of silage, CCM, additional crops that you can dump on the ground like grains, carrots, onions, cabbage, red cabbage. Those are all height types. But, I mean, I played seasons with straw harvest on Erlengrot with no issues. So, fire up just Erlengrot, a new save, straw harvest in seasons, and it should load up. The lid. I pulled up my side panel mapping that I did months ago and I very rarely use, so I forget what the buttons are. And button 14, I had mapped to open and close, which seems to work. But button N, which is on the keyboard, which is also mapped to open and close, she ain't working. I don't remap buttons typically on the keyboard, because if I'm doing a mod review, I'm going to tell you what the default button is to open and close things. That's why pretty much I use the keyboard to do all of that, because one, I don't use a controller, and two, I don't want to tell you that, well, I've customized the SciTech side panel and I use button 14. Well, that doesn't do you any good because you don't have my customized side panel button mappings. So I like to say you hit N to open and close, because that's what you do. That's the default. So what we're going to be mowing all of this map grass that's around our farm. Go here and we highlight up grass. So we're going to be able to get all this grass here around the fields. This grass down here. This grass over here. And around all of these. 134 and 119. We're going to kind of save those for hay. I do want to get some grass cut. Get it in the bunker and get it fermenting, because with 24-day seasons, it's going to take 8 game days to get that silage fermented. So if we get it done today and we get it blanketed game day today, then that means that we will be able to uncover the silage on day 18 of spring. And then we'll be able to put that into the fermenter, be able to put some, I have to go up there and see what else goes into the fermenter. You'd have to go, James, and read the explanation of the mod, but it sounds like to me that, yeah, either the header needs to be repaired, or you've got a mod activated that is basically slowing down the speed of the harvester based on either the horsepower or the amount that it's being ingested into it, or the header size. And if you've got too big of a header, then you're going to be up against your horsepower requirement. Wicked Wolf, there was an update to this seeder. Fixed a few things. One of them was if you had the tracks, I think the seeder had some sliding problems. So that got fixed. Hey Nick, what's up? The other thing you can try, James, is to just take that mod out and see if it's any faster. That is everything. Little pass right here. Then we'll go up to the farm, we'll top up our seeder. Planter combo. The reason I picked this is that I can buy one piece of machinery that does double action. I don't need to buy a planter and a seeder. I think it slides when it's attached too. Soybeans. When I came into the server this afternoon, I left this hooked up in a shed, and the tractor was all the way up, slammed up against the side of the building, and for whatever reason only half of the front attachment was hooked up. So I would say it still slides. It is the case 2150. All of this grass here on the right we can mow. One of our fields of grass here on the left. I really like this grass here on the hillside. I think that's going to look nice. I got one more entrance. Remember, it's button 14. Wasn't too far enough. So I just need to remember 14 will do that for me. Now this field needs fertilized. I'm gonna see. I wouldn't put fertilizer in when I planted everything else, and daggone it, I didn't get fertilizing credit for most of what I planted. Now I gotta pay Raz to fertilize my field. I want to see if I can get some fertilizer on soybeans, because then I won't have to pay him to do it. See that mower. Mower's moved too. It was square. I'm gonna have Raz deliver 50 Holsteins, and so we need corn. Oh man, I can't make TMR until I have corn. Heck on it. Corn, hay, and silage. I'm gonna have him deliver me 50 Holsteins and 50 sheep. I'm going to get the sheep that don't actually produce wool. I'm going to get the sheep that only do, that only reproduce. Because obviously wool-bearing sheep are only going to pay out once a year. And that's in the spring. Now a third of our spring is gone. So if I get sheep that just reproduce, then hopefully I'll have more of an income source throughout the year. Here we can see my spelt field. 2 spelt fields and 2 triticale fields down here. I feel like the animations on this unfold. You see raise up, spread out. Hey, was it QRA Azulo 50? What are you doing today? Box influence. Spinner up. Go. We have Farmulator Gaming. He's over on Facebook. He's a fellow ambassador. His farm over there on the other side of the tree line. Little idea where we are. There's the Hershey plant. Bakery is just on the other side of that. Kind of down low here. We're not going to be able to see too many other farms at this point. You got to put the logs in the water at the sawmill. The Brant auger. You can get it from simplysafemods.com, and you'll have to, I think, is it in Nebraska lands or Emerald Coast? In a map pack. I don't think it comes with this map. Hey, doughboy. I was looking for your notice, but I don't know. Did I miss it? The only place I get notices about Twitch. Yeah, I missed it. The only place I get notices about Twitch is on my phone, and I look at my phone so little. How did it go? Sorry, I missed it. Well, it's going to be the first time I'd planted soybeans in a long time with precision farming, and then I didn't put precision farming in because the map has anhydrous and compost, and I didn't have a precision farming edit that included both of those. Well, game capture, display capture, in the end it captures the same thing. I need to check and see if we're getting fertilizer or not. Let's see. Nope. Whatever. All right. One more field raz will need to fertilize. Play capture can sometimes, or game capture can sometimes be a little finicky. Usually, as long as the game is launched, and then you go and set up game capture on OBS, you'll be able to pick the executable, and then it'll recognize it. Ah, good to hear, Bree. Good to hear. Yeah, I don't know. You're using the Streamlabs OBS, which is mostly the same, but still somewhat different than the regular OBS. Oh, today's Sunday. Is it out for delivery? Who delivers on Sunday? Well, I know who. For whatever reason, Postal Service has been delivering packages on Sunday for a long time, but I still get weird. Still seems weird when you see a postal truck show up on a weekend or on a Sunday. Oh, how I'd say for the time that I've put into it so far, I've been enjoying it. Other than these live streams, I haven't really done too much with it. One of those things, if you don't see me doing a series on it, then I'm not playing the map. Just don't have the time. And I'm trying to, oh my gosh, I'm trying to hammer out SnowRunner because I just want to put that game down and just say I'm done with it. Because sometime later this year, Age of Empires 4 is coming out, and that's on my radar. I want to put some time into that one. Yeah, the post guys down here, they got their new vans the other week, and those vans just look weird. It's like, how much money did the government waste on building their own vans? Or who builds these vans and then slaps a giant bird on the front of it? You know, it's not built by Ford, it's not built by GM, it doesn't have a Ford or Chevy logo, GMC, Yugo, GEO, whatever. It's got a giant Postal Service bird on the front. As best I can tell, it's just a right-hand drive minivan. GoldenEye, what's up? I mean, you put an order in for how many 100,000 minivans? I guarantee you, Ford or Chevy could retool their factory and pump out right-hand drive minivans. For a month or two. Where did you put your farm at? Was it up by 81, 82, 83? It's a small cargo minivan, sliding front door. Looks like the back doors open up like normal. '93, '94. Okay. Ah, yes, and then there's this water up here. Ah, right there. That's a good choice. Well, Darren, don't leave too quick. We're going to be bringing out the 1586 and the Haymaking. And I do need to look. I need to get a forage wagon. Need to load up grass. Yeah. How about that's it. That's it. We're going to get this, right? Where is it? No, it's under mowers. It's under mowers. We're going to get a little front mower, front deck, 0-turn mower with a bagger, and that's what we're going to use to mow our grass for our silage. Yeah. Okay. I need a loading wagon. I have to lease it. Only $192,000. We don't have a lot of cash left because Raz just booked me for a ton of money. It's over at Giants Mod Hub. Let's go to Giants Mod Hub and search. Just type 82 Studios. Go back and take a look at this mower again. We get a red mower. We can change the rim color. Design color. Main color. Just so you can definitely tell what colors do what. Put little lights on it. Rear hitch. Roll bar. Wheels. Even give it an underglow for the for I guess lightening up what you're cutting. Then obviously you get a bagger attachment for it. There's all kinds of trailers. Here's the mower trailer. We definitely have not updated it because it's on the server. I like to limit mod updates on the server as much as I can. So let's see. If we can't do... Right, we definitely need to do a forage wagon. Can't do that. We would have to do this. We have to do a forage wagon with a low hitch. Okay, 82 tools. That's his for his pickup truck and his plows for his pickup truck. Got his camper. These are for the back of the pickup truck and the back of his rigid semi. So you have his pickups and his semis and then his rigid. And then he's got his trailer, various trailer options. Semi-trailers, goosenecks, on sale today. And then he had a new trailer just released last week. We're showing it off on the Italia map and when we were doing some pre-multiplayer testing on the map last week. Well, Binks, you've got other mods that have too many height types. We were having that conversation earlier. So you have other mods activated that are causing the height types to be over the limit. So we're running with Seasons and Straw Harvest. Right here. Seasons and Straw Harvest, not a problem whatsoever on this map. If you're running into a height type message, too many height types, then you have other mods enabled that are increasing the tip to ground fill types. Biggest culprits to those are the Maize Plus, CCM Plus, Forage Extension, maybe others. All his stuff's on the Giants Mod Hub, 82 Studio. We've got his truck up there with the flatbed option. Got his gooseneck trailer and this tipper trailer. Hey, Programmer 2018, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Just about done our seeding. For the year, I shouldn't say year. Let me look. Let me look at the GEO. Yeah, we're pretty much done our seeding. Doesn't look like we're really going to be able to double crop with this particular geo. So his trucks have all kinds of configuration options, lots of various beds that you can put on the back of it. Put the camper on the back, you can pull the camper behind it. Well, Ryan, the first thing would be to run at a speed, clock speed, 10x, 15x, and use smaller equipment, own more fields, but you definitely will run out of things to do at some point. Unless you own a large number of fields. But definitely going into the woods is one option for sure. On our Italia playthrough, I decided that I was not going to go into the field if it was raining. So if it's raining and it rains all day, that's a complete washout day. No work's going to be done other than tending to your animals and other stuff. It's like watching the fold animation on this. As it folds in, see the little hooks on the back, and they'll kind of lower down, and everything just folds up. So on Italia, yeah, he did release that, but that was after we already started this map on the server. Not about to swap out the geos now. I used the Georgetown GEO, which is kind of, it's in New York also, so about good enough. As I was saying, on the Italia map, I've got like 5 days of rain in the forecast. If it rains all day, or most of the day, then it's just a complete wash. We're not going to do any field work. To some degree, you know, however you're playing, yeah, that's what Genetic was saying. Like I said, we've already started the server play. We're not going to change it. We're not going to restart it. And it is what it is. the boy here, so. Oh, okay. So you. All right. I'll show you my truck. Truck's around the front. There's the truck. Might get some chickens too, maybe. We'll see. See how things go. Grass. I might put a serious damper on our mowing plans. Hey Ravenhawk, what's up? A serious damper on my mowing plans. See what happens when I turn around. If there's lag, it should spawn in. See there, it's spawning in. Awesome! I'm getting free crop. There it is. Interesting enough. It was lag. Pretty bad lag at that. Hey, Solid Raptor, how you doing? Oh, what are we putting down? We're getting Klein now. So, you saying you are a John Deere guy, that leads me to a poll I put up earlier, or late last night. Early today was to vote on your favorite, basically brand, tractor branding game. And probably to very few people's surprise, looks like John Deere is leading the popularity contest. Let me see what the vote is so far. So far we are at John Deere with 45%. So 732 votes. John Deere's coming in at 45%. Case at 18%. Floss at 10%. Fendt at 17%. New Holland at 9%. Now, there were several people that put in some options as far as other brands because YouTube only let me put in 5 choices. And since we are doing kind of some grass work right now, out of 748 votes, 79% of you mentioned that you prefer to do bales over loose. I thought that was pretty interesting. %. I was honestly expecting a lot more folks to be voting on the loose side of that. Okay. Back here to chat. Cutting some grass here because I want to put some in the silage, get them starting to cook. Doing pretty good, Solid Raptor. Autosave. See our big field of oats over here. It's coming along quite nice. Ah, yes, Mouse, I decided to do a little earlier stream because I thought that I would have possibly more than just a few hours worth of work to do here on the server. Get accomplished what I wanted to get accomplished. I wanted to get some planting done, which we've now finished. And I had some mowing I wanted to do, which we are now starting. And I want to get this collected up off the ground. Either this stream or we'll be back tonight to do some more work on the server. I want to get this grass picked up and put it into the bunker and ferment. All the grass that we planted is still too young. It's only a third growth. Map grass here is at 2/3 growth. So first opportunity to actually cut it. And, well, we're seeing some oddities. Oh, now it's turned to hay. Hey Brock, what's up? Oh, Solid Raptor, it's sad. I really don't have a favorite tractor. Every gameplay, I try to do something and use something different. Those folks out there that have kind of hit upon what they like to use, and you know, they pretty much use the same stuff every map. I like to change it around a bit. Janberry, what is up? You about ready to ship out? I won't hear from you for what? A couple weeks? Okay, the 22nd still. Round. Go. The name of the map is literally the first 3 words of the stream photo. back in May. So just like 10 days, 2 weeks. However long it takes to joy cruise a guy's yacht from Italy to Florida. Farmer Josh, welcome back. I'm doing pretty good today. Thanks for asking. The silo on the map is not a fermenting silo, as best I understand. I believe it's just storage. One silo will make total mixed rations. It'll take silage, corn, and hay. Whereas the other silo, I think, is just for storing stuff like hay and straw. Solid Raptor, not anymore. The name of the map is in the title. The link to the map in the description. Go. Mowing map grass that's around our farm at this point because our regular grass that we planted isn't ready. Getting cows and sheep next week. Our logistics driver is off work, and it will come in run some deliveries for us. We're going to have to eat grass out of the fields, out of the pastures, until we have other food ready for them. Farmer Josh, I don't know. There isn't really any issue with that Zerwas mod. Just want to leave one field dedicated to grass, and sure, do that. There's definitely no reason to rip it up every year and replant. Josh, I don't answer those questions. Best maps are way too opinionated based on all kinds of unknown criteria. You like regular size maps, 4x maps? Do you like maps with square fields, round fields, or regular fields? Do you like maps with multi-fruit or regular crops? Do you like flat maps, hilly maps, large fields, small fields, unless I already said that? There's a guy on another Discord just last week, like, suggest a map I should play. You know, like just throw it out there, whatever. I said, okay, Italian. He comes back, that's not really my type of map. Well, you know what? You didn't tell me what your type of map was. So you got just a random suggestion. If you would have provided some more qualifying conditions, then you would not have gotten a random suggestion. So that's why I would say just take a look at my mod playlist on first impression videos. Nearly 250 of them. Thumbnail includes the PDA image. So that'll give you a little bit of a judge on field layout. And then kind of drill into the ones that look interesting. There are far too many maps, good maps out there that are worth playing, than really there is time in the day to play. if you're asking about PS4 and Xbox, then I'm wondering if you're a console player. So if you're a console player, then that would definitely change around the maps that are available to you. This tractor in this form came from my Discord. Darren went through and made some tweaks to it, but I believe he said that the donor mod came from Yes Mods. If you go to Yes Mods, you should find basically what this tractor became, or was first for the tweaks. Hey Thor, what's up? Let's go down to the river bottom and cut some grass down there along the river. What is this? How about, yeah, there we go. What are you doing? What on earth are you doing? This is a first. I've been playing, what? This live stream, an hour and 20 minutes. I've been playing Farm Sim since 2016. That was weird. Told you. Off we go. In reality, you would never want to mow grass right alongside the edge of the road. So much crap tossed off the road. Tear up your mower. I know, it's weird. It's like, I mean, it's the base game mower. Makes you wonder if maybe the tractor's got something wonky with it. But go, we're dropping more weirdness. Oh, let's drop something seed or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it tracks okay in dirt. It just didn't like to track on the road. I mean, I pulled it down here with the other tractor. I didn't use this tractor to pull the mower down to the farm with. Yeah, we saw this weirdness, but when we get back around, it might be all green. Like up there by the cow pasture, we dropped salt. Then when we came back around for the next pass, it turned into grass. Some weirdness. There we go. Aliens are invading. Right? I'm hoping we get some decent grass out of this bottom here. Oh, the glare. Just like real life. Definitely need to tell the other folks on the server to not freak out too terrible much. If you're mowing and nothing's dropping on the back. Should spawn in at some point. Little concerning that we're not getting it to fill in. We're getting a little bit of a pattern to our drop. Try? I mean, go up and grab the other one. Down here too. Figure out how much we can cut up this side. Sprayer. Knock the dirt off the glass. sure we can see. There we go. Now we can see. Hey, Jonathan, what's up? Glad you could be relaxing. Right? The way it's looking, we're definitely going to be streaming tonight on the map. So we'll be streaming again in about 3.5 hours. Because we're going to go for about another 20 minutes. Tonight we will be picking it up off the ground and putting it in a bunker, compacting it. Now our multicolored grass is going away. Maybe we'll see regular colored grass appear at some point. We don't want the girlfriend's horses to die, right? Oh, where did that go? Oh, look. See, now we're getting some. Now we're getting stuff to spawn in, but it's spawning in funny. Oh, what's that? Compost? Like we're getting a rainbow, a Skittles of fill types. This is magic grass down here by the river. All the pollutants from the various factories and plants. Really done a number on this grass. I would really not want to eat the fish out of this river. And now we're getting regular grass spawning. Like I said, I gotta tell the guys on the server, don't freak out when you don't see the grass. It's not even like this is a I just entered the server and it's syncing in thing. It's, I mean, I've been in the server now for over 2 hours. As I was in before the stream started. Let's see, this rainbow of colors change. Right before our very eyes. Right. Don't worry, you'll get your grass. Just won't show up right away. What maps are everybody else playing? Let me know. Yeah, missing blocks. Yeah, that's classic multiplayer there. West Coast. Griffin Island, Griffin, Indiana. Anybody playing the Tropical Island map? Talia Light. I did see that the demo, Italia demo, was in testing on the Giants thread. Just experimenting. I planted the last crop yesterday, put a video out on that. Just a quick little time lapse. Planting corn and then doing a little spraying. But doing a lot of fertilizing contracts on that map just so that I can get the money back up so I can buy a corn header for the harvester that I bought. And then that should basically be everything that I need. Well, no, I still need money to lease a carrot hopper and harvester, and I need money to lease a potato digger, and then something to pick the potatoes up off the field with. So still have some more money I need to basically bank. It is interesting how it chooses to drop corn in the same spot. Let's see, I think we're the first people to actually harvest anything off the server. Palm trees. I mean, there's palm trees on the west coast. But yeah. For the most part, the fields are where the fields are. There's a few fields that have been changed up a little bit. But, I mean, the biggest changes with the west coast is the addition of anhydrous, compost, a dried corn facility, ability to do some other production stuff with milk and flour. And then there is a pre-built pig farm up on the hill where there was a sell point before. The horse area has been removed, and that is a sheep farm. Where the old mission was, that is a cow farm. And then you have a fully fledged, legit arable chicken farm down at the start area. It's adventure. Well, it's an adventure. That's all I can say. We're having quite an adventure with our grass work. The trash is gone. If you're one of the many players that had a Bart Simpson about all the trash all over the place, that's been collected. And actually is paying the sanitation department on Ravenport. Josh, I don't put fences down. I don't get them straight. Doing placeable fences in the game is nearly impossible. They have the weird camera angles. Alright, so let's see here. Let's get back here to our GRASS. Alright, so what do we own? We own, oh good, we own that grass there. Got that. We own, that's forest back there. We could cut this. Cut this, and we can cut this. And this up here. And that's just map grass, which is good. We've got 2 fields of grass that we planted. We'll be using to supplement the grass we get in the bunker off of this. The land that's for sale is whatever you want. So in town, it's the idea that there's empty plots, replaceables. You can do factories if you want. You can do whatever. So there's a guy on this server that bought this plot up here, and he's basically doing a logistics company. So that's his area. He doesn't own any land. He just runs logistics for us. But you could buy that, clear it out, buy this and clear it out, and put buildings in there, do whatever you wanted. You want to make it for other factories? Sure. We're back to the crazy drop in the different colors. I put a call out on the server to see if anybody had a forage wagon I could use, but I don't think anybody owns one at this point, so tonight we'll be leasing one to collect this grass. I don't have the money to be buying it at this point. No, we're not using global market. Is what? Is a warehouse what? Hey, Carla, what's up? Oh, thanks for watching the videos. I really don't know how global market works. Doesn't that require a global company? I need some pig food. It will eventually change back to grass. Hey Mike, what's up? See? And as I just said so, it starts to spawn in. But Josh is in his console, so he won't be able to play the GE game. All our pretty little grass. Red dirt. The joys of a offset mower. And here we go. And one more section mowed today, or during this stream. Over here. Wanted to get really picky, we can mow all this between the fields too, but I'm not that bothered with it. More mowing fun. Checkerboard. stuff coming out the back. Down here by the duck pond. What? Oh. Don't actually own the duck pond. That changes my plans drastically because I was going to go fishing there later. If I don't own it, now I can't go fishing there. Car. Oh, it'd be just my luck. The game warden would drive by as I am casting the first line. Interesting to see what these look like when we jump into the map later. Keith, it's a, I don't know. Best we can guess is it's something related to the server and the sync. Because it will eventually turn back to grass. Like right there. Go. Yeah, the Vicons are nice. They're expensive. They are nice. Right now, we don't have that DLC activated. One of the guys on the server doesn't have it. Mowing can be therapeutic, right? Alright guys, so I think what we're going to do is I'm going to finish mowing this up. I don't know what the name of that mower forage wagon thing is. It's in the mod hub. I'm going to finish mowing this up. We're going to get that area up there of the silo cut. And we'll be back tonight. About 3 hours. I'll be windrowing this, collecting it in a forage wagon. We're going to run it up to our silage bunkers and compact it down. We'll get it blanketed today. That way we can get the silage cooking. And then we'll have some silage on day 18 of late spring. Have yourself a good evening, and come back tonight. I'll see you then. Otherwise, happy farming.